What's up, guys? We are back. Last day in Aspen. We are in Grand Junction right now at a hotel.
It's so upsetting. Yes, today is our last day. Well, today is our last full day in Colorado. Yesterday was our last day on the mountain. So today, um, we slept in. It was a great sleep in. Then we went to breakfast at IBA or BIA, which is Breakfast in America. That was really good. So it's a
We took
little
Gerald with
small.
us.
Yeah, it's a little small restaurant in Al, just outside of, just like
It
a
was
couple
Glenwood.
minutes from Holland Hills.
It was Glenwood.
Yeah, it wasn't all the way to Glenwood, but I'll something. El Diablo or something like that. But it's a small little place. We thought when we first got there, we were like, oh, you get to sit down and then order that way. But no, when we walked in, it's just bar seating. It's bar stools all around, and it's just this little tiny place. It was really good though. I recommend you eat there. I had the fantastic French toast. Chris, what did you have?
Pancake special.
Yeah, Chris had a pancake special. It was really good.
Oh yeah.
There.
We met like 800 of Gladys's 7-year-old friends.
Yeah. So, we went to breakfast there. Gerald met us there, and one of my grandma's friends met us there for breakfast. So we ate breakfast there. It was really good. And then we got in the Mini Coupe and drove back to Holland Hills. We packed up the car, and then we started our 2-hour ride to Grand Junction. We got to Grand Junction. We made sure that the hotel had a hot tub. We made sure.
The hot tub sucks ass. It's about 70 degrees in there, and it's not even hot.
Chris says it's not that it's bad, but I didn't really have a problem with it. I mean, yes, it's one of the worst hot tubs I've been in, but like
It was warm.
it was
Don't
warm,
get me
but
wrong. It was relaxing.
it was, yeah, exactly. It
wasn't
could have
hot.
been a lot warmer, but it wasn't. So whatever. Then we went to our Gladys's friend's house for dinner.
We checked into our hotel, unpacked all our shit,
Yeah,
and then called and we got pizza at Gladys's friend's house, about
Mhm.
10 minutes away. Gladys had some wine, so Hunter drove the Mini Cooper home.
Yeah. So
And
we
I'm
got
driving
there.
the Mini Cooper at the airport in the morning.
So yeah, we went to dinner with some of Gladys's friends. It was a good pizza, but by far the best thing there was the people. Like they were
People
like
and the dog. The dog's name
the
is
dog.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, they have a dog named Lady Gaga. It was this little tiny white pooch. It was so cute. It was by far the best dog. Not the best dog I've seen because my dogs are the best, but I feel that like everyone says that their dog is the best, but it's true. But like
on some levels.
like if you own
But,
a dog, you know that your dog's the best dog.
Okay,
But it was
let me
a
see
pretty
this.
good dog.
By far, the best thing today was we were sitting at the dinner table and we were talking about how girls get pregnant and stuff and how they have kids.
For some reason, we got into
And
that conversation.
somehow we got onto this conversation, and the Gladys's friend was like, "Yeah," to her husband. She's like, "Yeah, it might have been fun for you. It's more fun for the guy than it is the girl." And Gladys bursted out laughing with water in her mouth and spit it all over the place. It was
the funniest
hilarious.
joke I've ever heard. And these Gladys's friends were like 70 years old.
70
and
years
she
old. And she's got like beautiful art and stuff.
Oh my god, the artwork is beautiful. It's better than this artwork right behind me. Like that's pretty good. Like that's pretty good. But her artwork was really good.
She drew like people.
Yeah.
but she went in the description and like back then they used to draw like people naked for description.
That's what she pretty much
That's what
did.
she does, and she does like planets and stuff. It looked pretty awesome. And
Yeah.
she did Aspen Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
She did Snowmass. She did a bunch of different ones.
Yeah,
had on the wall.
she has a painting of each and every mountain. She takes pictures and messes with resolution and the color and contrast. So she had some pretty good pictures. They were really good. So that was pretty good. So yes, my grandma did have wine. And she trusts herself as a driver, but she's like a conscience driver, so she's like, no, I can't drive after I have wine. So I was able to drive. So yes, I drove the Mini Coupe. Finally, it was so much fun. It was by far the best car I've ever driven. It handled so well. And if you guys don't know what a Mini Coupe is, it's a small car.
It's a box car.
It's literally a box car, and it says it in the description, Mini Coupe. So it's really, really nice. And it can go.
Yeah,
it picks up speed quick.
I busted a joke on Gerald today. I said, he's like, yeah, I love Mini Coopers. I'm like, yeah, you might want to get a big Cooper because you're a big guy. And I'm not kidding you, he got in. The whole car, like, sat down on one side, and, like, he hit his head on the ceiling. Getting in the car, he hit his head on the ceiling. And then he's like, my legs don't even fit in here. And so he's pushing the seat back, and the seat doesn't go any farther, so he's like a big-ass, bulky guy. He's sitting in the front
He's a bigger dude.
Sitting in the front seat of a Mini Coupe. And
So
Gladys busted the joke. As soon as he got out, the car like rested and it floated back up.
yeah.
We dropped him off at the pot shop, and I got a picture of Bob Marley smoking the bong, bro.
Yeah. So my cousin works at a pot shop. So our grandma's pretty cool. She took us to a pot shop.
And she took us to her friend's house where she grows pot in her house. And there was a pot plant sitting right next to me when I was eating dinner.
Yep. Right behind us, she had a pot plant.
And she had her bong and her
she had her
rolling stuff, and yeah, it was pretty dope.
But don't worry. Yes, it is legal in Colorado, but she doesn't use it recreationally.
She uses it for whatever they call it, dementia or whatever.
No,
something.
Her husband has Parkinson's.
Yeah, that's
he's a medical user.
She's a medical user too.
And she's a medical user because she has bad knees. She's had surgery on her knees. So she's a medical user to reduce the pain, and her husband's
recreational medical user.
Is a medical user because he has Parkinson's.
He's pretty much recreational and medical because
so
he has to do it.
He was like really relaxed when we got there, and we didn't know that when we first got there. And you can tell that they were smoking before we got there because like you could still smell it, and there was still a little bit of smoke in the room.
Yeah, and they had weed in a big bowl.
Yeah, and then they had.
And I pointed out
their
to Hunter.
weed
He's
in the
like,
counter.
huh? He's like, huh? I'm like, the devil's lettuce. It's right there in that bowl.
At first, I didn't like.
He's like,
it didn't pop into my mind.
And then I'm like, remember they grow pot.
Yeah. So we were eating dinner. There was a pot plant behind us. There was pot in a jar over there.
Big pot plant beside me.
Yeah, there was
huge one.
There was
a couple plants actually.
Yeah. So there was a bong and a joint on the counter. So we were like, wow, these guys are really into it. And then as we went through dinner, we found out, oh, they're medical users. So, like, it was pretty funny because it's not funny that they have to use it for medical reasons, but just to see it in somebody's house
just to
was
see
funny.
It and not be illegal.
Yeah, just to see it and be like, oh, it's not illegal here.
So we had a successful week in Colorado. We hit all 4 mountains with our 4-day pass. It was pretty awesome. We got a long day tomorrow. We're time traveling 2 hours into the future.
Again, we're time travelers.
2
So first,
hours into
on
the
our way
future.
out here, we were traveling
Hey,
into
where'd you get that cup?
they're out there. So when we were first coming out here, we traveled into the past. When we go back to Rochester tomorrow, we are traveling into the future. So that's pretty cool. So we can officially say that we traveled back and forward in time. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty funny to say, like, oh, like, people are gonna ask me, like, oh, how was my trip? And I was like, oh, it was good. I became a time traveler. So that's pretty cool. Gladys's friends are really cool people. They were hilarious. They were the funniest people I've ever met, like, ever. They were so funny. And it was a pretty good week. It was a really good
I
week.
had a good week. I'm ready to
We
go
had-
home and see my family.
We
and
had
my
great
friends.
times in the mountains. Even though that I crashed on
Yeah, and I
day
crashed.
2 on Aspen Mountain,
Yeah,
it
I
was
crashed
still
last
good.
day.
It was still good because we got all 4 days of our
The last
riding
day was
in.
rough after I crashed, though.
Yeah, after Chris's crash, he had a little bit of a rough time, but it wasn't bad.
It was awesome.
It was really good. Really, really good.
I'm ready to go home and see my girlfriend and my family.
I'm not ready to go home for many reasons, but yeah, I'm ready to go home to see my family because I miss them. I do miss you guys. Don't worry, I do miss you.
Hey,
Even though I
hey,
want to
let me
stay
see us.
here.
Let me see us. Clayton, if you're watching this, I miss you a lot. And family, if you're watching this, can't wait to come home and sleep in my own bed.
Yeah.
This is literally 3.5 years of me never spending the night anywhere.
And now he's in Colorado.
Except for my girlfriend's house, and I spent a whole week in Colorado without complaining.
It was a pretty good week.
It was impressive, man.
So we will probably throw up a video of the review of the mountains. So we'll throw up that video later.
oh yeah,
It's getting kind of late. It's 9:47 here, which means it's
12 there,
12:47 in New York.
11:47.
Yeah, 11. Yeah,
It's
11:47.
almost 12 there.
It's almost 12 in New York. So tomorrow's gonna be the shortest day of our life. So it's gonna be and our layovers tomorrow aren't bad whatsoever.
They're about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
We have a long flight though tomorrow.
Now, if
We
you
have a
guys have
6-hour.
watched the previous videos, we in Dallas Fort Worth we had a 4-hour layover. It was so
The
bad.
longest one they said in this run is 45 minutes to an
Yeah,
hour.
the longest layover we have this going back is about an hour, so that's gonna be pretty nice. Unfortunately, we do have to wake up early, but it won't be that bad. It won't be
I'm
bad.
driving to the airport. in the Mini
Yes,
Coupe.
Chris is gonna drive to the airport in the Mini Coupe, so that's gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah,
I don't
we gotta
know.
pack-
I don't know how my grandma's gonna feel about it. I don't know how Chris is gonna feel about it. I had an amazing time driving back in the Mini Coupe. It was so much fun. So we will put up a review of the mountains.
And we will definitely put up a video
Yeah.
when we get to each airport.
Yep,
when we
and,
get back home to Rochester.
Yeah, once we get back home, we'll definitely throw up the video. We'll throw up videos like we did on the way out. So be expecting uploads tomorrow. We are definitely going to be uploading. We are definitely going to upload a second video tonight.
Everybody, please go subscribe to me.
Yeah, go subscribe to Chris's channel. It's Chris Holbrook.
Christopher Holbrook.
Christopher Holbrook. So search up Christopher Holbrook
If you
and
can't
subscribe to
find If you
him.
can't find the video, look up Aspen Ski Trip.
Yeah.
Christopher Holbrook Aspen Ski Trip.
Okay, so that is all for this video. So see ya.